So I'm thinking just as I go about two expressions, two quite famous expressions, very commonly used, I think, even written down sometimes. And the two expressions are women and children first to the lifeboats. And the other expression is ladies before gentlemen. Now, at first glance, both of those expressions seem polite and virtuous. They seem good things to be saying and thinking. Women and children first to lifeboats. So fundamentally, what those words are saying are that women are more important than men, and children are more important than men. But leaving children aside, I'm more interested in women being regarded as being more important than men. And men seem to see it this way as well. So a man should go down with the ship. He should drown and die rather than a woman. It is more important to save the woman's life than the man's. And then there's a common expression, ladies before gentlemen. Just a general polite thing to be saying. But what is actually being said? It's saying that for some reason women should be regarded as being more important than men, and they should be allowed to do such and such first. And men accept this behavior, they accept these words. So I'm wondering about this, and I'm wondering why men devalue themselves so much. Men seem to accept being treated as second best, as least important. Their lives as men are simply not as important as their lives as women. I don't believe this is the case, but I'm wondering why men accept this as being true. And I'm wondering if men accept this as being true. Because I believe that men use these words and follow these ideas not so much as having thought about it and then decided. I think it's more a convention that men have adopted and follow without thought. I think it is tragic, basically, that men see themselves in this way. And I myself have thought along these lines. I think it is abhorrent, basically, and it is a very, what's the word? It's a very demeaning thing to think. It places men last in order of importance for no reason at all that makes any sense. It's just a convention that we follow. I find this attitude strange, and I think it informs an idea of men that is basically evil. It is basically wrong to think this way. So men devalue themselves and society devalues themselves, that devalues men. It's just it's completely inexplicable why men devalue themselves so thoroughly. I need to think more, but I do think it comes down to how men are addicted to women in the same way as someone might be addicted to drugs like cocaine or whatever. Men are addicted to women and behave like drug addicts in the way they regard women, in the way they behave around women. For example, putting themselves last in order of importance concerning getting to the lifeboats. There's much that a drug addict will do to get drugs. A drug addict will commit crimes, will not care about his health. He will put himself last and everything else last in order to achieve drugs. And it would seem to me that the same applies to men as regards women. Men place themselves last in order of importance, and the relationship with the woman seems to be the ultimate thing in life for men. I was about to say most men, but it seems to be all men. Men do seem to be addicted to women and behave like drug addicts as regards how they view women and how they treat women. I think men are in a very unfortunate situation, and men have a very unfortunate view of themselves. I don't know if this is changing. I don't know if society is moving away from such ideas as women and children versus the lifeboats. That could be reworded. It could be men lost the lifeboats. It is awful, and I do have some more thinking to do. But this mentality that we have, that the lives of men are simply not worth as much as the lives of women. It is tragic and evil. I do need to do more thinking on this.